The NCCAA and Bob Jones University promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, or coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the side of competition and other disciplinary actions. Today's game features the Toccoa Screaming Eagles and your BJU Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer followed by your national anthem and the starting lineups. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for another beautiful day of life. We thank you for the game of volleyball and what it teaches us about life, about competition, about respect for our opponents. We pray that everything that's said and done in this game would bring honor and glory to you, and that even in a game of volleyball, your name would be lifted up and exalted. In Jesus' name, amen. The starters for tonight's game. First for the visiting Screaming Eagles. Number 4, Lauren Ely. Number 8, Michaela Thompson. Number 9, Sierra Wolf. Number 12, Anna Cox. Number 14, Gracie Watson. And number 15, Nancy Fisher. Put your hands together for the starting lineup for your BJU Bruins. A freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, number 5, Kirsten Hoops. A junior from Greer, South Carolina, number 9, Danielle Heffernan and Laura Gaston.
Hello and welcome back here to the Davis Fieldhouse once again as we are getting ready for some more BJU Bruins volleyball. It has been a rare sight here thus far this year. This is just the second home match, despite the fact the Bruins have played 16 matches on the year. Come into this one at 11-5, but have won 4 in a row and 10 of their last 11. Been playing extremely well. Tonight they host the Toccoa Falls College Screaming Eagles, and this should be a doozy. Toccoa Falls coming in on the heels of winning 6 straight themselves. Both teams undefeated in region play, and both ranked highly in the NCCAA Division II rankings. As of the last rankings, Bruins number 3, Toccoa Falls number 7. So this should be a good one. Now, historically, Bob Jones has dominated this matchup, as this is the 20th time these two teams have met, and the Bruins have won 18 of them. And they are a perfect 8-0 here at the Davis Fieldhouse. But this is a new year. You never know what's going to happen. Both teams, a lot of youth. Looking over Toccoa Falls roster, as they have more freshmen than other, or almost as many as everybody else combined. So they have 9 freshmen on the roster. Well, actually, more than everybody else combined, because 5 sophomores and junior. We are underway here. That serve mishit initially, and Toccoa Falls get a great opportunity right off the bat. Set up, blocked. Well done there, as the Bruins were ready. Catherine Hoops and Kyra Rickard both ready for it. And that's some of the youth on the Bruins side as well. Hoops a freshman, Rickard a sophomore. Bruins with just 1 senior and 2 juniors. So both teams have a very bright future ahead of them, but have had outstanding seasons here in the current as well. A little bit of miscommunication. Landcrone was ready for that one, and Cruz got to it first. So we're all tied at 1 apiece. Serve is received well by Cruz. Over here, cross court, good dig. That was Anna Cox getting underneath it. And that one just in on the line. Bruins let it go, thinking it'd be long. And painted the back. Serve is at Cruz once again. Cruz taps it over. Bump set. Attack is short. Cruz gets underneath it. She has the second most digs on the team. Only the libero Landcrone has more. That attack goes wide. Attacker will give it back to the Bruins, tied up at 2. Speaking of Landcrone, she comes back to serve. She is one of the 2 juniors on the team. Crown Point, Indiana. Good serve, and it'll go down as an ace. Another good serve. This one right down the middle. Big attack. Good dig. Set up here, right in the gap. A lot of power on that one for Faith Blaylock. Comes up with a big kill on the outside. Blaylock, a sophomore out of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. 3 or 4 hours up the road. That's going to be another ace. And after getting picked on twice, there's going to be a substitution out here in the back as Jaden Gerard has subbed in. Good setup on the outside. Double hit on the set, however. And Bruins off to a quick start, 6-2. It was a nice reception from Julia Mindel, the libero, freshman out of Paulding County, Georgia. And that one's going to be skied. So good run for Landcrone, but it will end with a service error. The Eagles will take over down 6-3. Service to Cruz. Receives well. Big swing. And Emma Riddle will pick up the kill off the block. As mentioned, she is the lone senior. Also the tallest player on the roster. That's out of bounds as it hit the antenna on the attack. Set up off the block and down. That'll be a kill for Gracie Watson. Deficit is back down to 4, and officials sorting out some substitution protocols here. As we have a couple subs. So it'll be both Olivia Ryan in as well as Jillian Blank. Blank is back to serve. Serve is well received. Set up here for Cruz. That was not blocked, so that's going to be 4 hits. And Blank will serve another. Soft touch for Riddle, and it's perfect. Beautifully done, just over the block and into the gap. And that'll send Timber Cruz back to serve. Cruz, the junior out of very nearby Greer, South Carolina. Literally just down the road. Set over here for Hoops. Finds the gap. Well done, putting it right between Mindel and Gerard. Perfectly done there by Catherine Hoops. She has had a big impact here in her freshman year. It's actually, I believe, leading all hitters in kills coming into this match. The Bruins keep it rolling. We're going to have the first time out of the match. Toccoa Falls wants to talk things over as the Bruins have jumped out to an 11-5 lead. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is located just a few miles from BJU on the same road, Wayhampton Boulevard. Encourage you to check them out. And if you have not heard the news already, they do have an autumn shake now. It's brand new this year. It's technically autumn spice. So it is not pumpkin though, but it is very good. So highly recommend it. Now we just need the spring milkshake. It's the only season we're missing. But in all seriousness, great food, great service. Highly recommend. Well, Bruins off to a good start here against Toccoa Falls. This is one that could easily go the distance based on how both of these teams have been playing in recent weeks. The Bruins have to be pretty happy overall with the way they've started this one. Hitting well, only 1 or 2 what I would call careless errors. Strong serve. And cross, good dig, and almost goes all the way over, tapped. A little bit of a collision, but recovered well. This is right by the block and beautifully placed. There is a gap in the middle. And Olivia Ryan found it. That serve is deep. So Michaela Thompson, 1 and done. And that'll send Emma Riddle back to serve for the Bruins. Good serve, and it's going to be an ace. Toccoa Falls looked like they might be able to salvage that one, but couldn't quite. Bruins with their largest lead of the set. And well placed. And again, that was Olivia Ryan on the attack. Sierra Wolf checks in up front as Julia Mindel, the libero, will be the server. Set up here for hoops. That's off the block and going to be a net violation. I believe they called that one on Wolf. Bruins take back over. And Kirsten Hoops will serve. It's a laser. Tough reception. This is going to be a free ball for the Bruins. Set up here on the outside, and again, placement has been gorgeous. That's Faith Blaylock again. Bruins just picking their spots, and the accuracy has been excellent here in set number one. Toccoa Falls has already used one timeout, just has one remaining for the rest of the set. Each team will have 2 timeouts per set, regardless of whether you used any in previous sets or not. And again, placement, spot on. Nice little fake out there as well. Bruins cruising here in set number one. Another laser of a serve. That one off the block, received well. Here for Hoops. Hoops is blocked. Well done there as Wolf and Ryan combined on the rejection. One of the relatively few times they've been able to stymie the Bruins attack here in the early going. Makes it 16-8. It's the thing with volleyball, though. Just takes 1 or 2 good plays and you can be on a roll. And that's going to be skied by Blaylock. Anna Cox continuing to serve. Plenty of time for Lancrone to get underneath that one. And back toward the back, and I think that was going out. Michaela Thompson giving the Bruins a bit of a gift there. And the Bruins will take it. Catherine Hoops now back to serve. Going toward the back corner. Received well. Big strike, too strong. And the Bruins threatening to go up double digits. Wonder how much longer Toccoa Falls will hold on to that second timeout. And that's an ace. The lead is 10. And there is that second timeout as Catherine Hoops notches her 18th ace of the year. And the Bruins cruising here through set number one as the execution has been crisp, communication has been good, and the few times they've made mistakes, they've been able to make up for it quickly. Cambria Hotel of Greenville is the official hotel of your BJU Bruins. It's located just off Woodruff Road. And Cambria is a brand new hotel offering great amenities and a beautiful facility. You can book your next stay online at choicehotels.com. Bruins looking very sharp here in the early going. This is a long match, and although it certainly seems like they have set one all but in the bag, we have seen plenty of matches where one set is not the story. In fact, the Bruins' only other match here at home, they trailed 2-1, and in the third set, lost by double digits. This looked very out of sorts and then pulled it together, won the last 2 sets, complete the dramatic comeback. And that one in there for Toccoa Falls, so getting a quick response out of the timeout. By the way, apologies to all of you watching on the webcast for the issues with the score bug. It is having some technical difficulties, so I'll try to be very frequent on the score updates. So back-to-back kills for Toccoa Falls out of the timeout, has them trailing 11-19. They have used both their timeouts. Bruins still with both of theirs should they need them. Cruz going cross court. Good dig by Mendel. That is a beautiful kill. And just like that, Toccoa Falls picking up some momentum out of the timeout as Wolf gives Toccoa Falls their third point in a row, 19-12. Good serve reception. Here on the outside, backside, dug well. Soft tap. Cruz was there for it, trying to get the kill as well, and it's in the... Ooh, that looked good. I thought that caught the edge. Line judge said no. Fourth point in a row for Toccoa Falls, and again, just mental mistake. Catherine Hoops knew it was going to go long and just couldn't get out of the way in time. 5 points in a row, and Toccoa Falls has come storming back. They only trail by 5, and the Bruins will use their first timeout. Back-to-back, very, very close plays as the Bruins nearly catching the line on the attack from Cruz, and then Hoops, just barely not quite able to get out of the way of that serve. You could tell that she realized it was going to go long and just couldn't quite get out of the way fast enough. So what seemed like a commanding 10-point lead is shrunk down to just 5. And the Bruins still 6 points away from wrapping up this first set. Here we go. That one they do leave alone, and the Bruins able to get back on the right foot here. Now lead by 6, 5 points away as Caitlin Landcrone will come back to serve. She had a nice service run early in the set. Good reception. Tough play. Did get it over. Soft touch. Blocked and down. That's Michaela Thompson on the block. 20-15. Toccoa Falls still alive here. Those 5 points in a row out of their second timeout. Huge. Keeping them competitive in this one. And that one in on the back line. They thought it was going long, and it was not. As that's Wolf again. She's had herself a good set. Several big plays, especially here in the latter part. And that 10-point lead that looked enormous is looking much more vulnerable. And then another service error. Toccoa Falls could easily be tied or close to it. Were it not for some of these self-inflicted wounds, Bruins will take all the freebies that Toccoa Falls wants to give away, however. They lead by 5, 4 points away. Wolf going back corner. No trouble on the reception. Here's Cruz off the block and in anyway. Cruz gets the Bruins within 3, 22-16. Eden Swihart on the serve. Sophomore out of Goshen, Indiana. It's a good serve. Well received, though. And blocked definitively. I believe that was Riddle. Her and Cruz were both there, but sniffed that one out all the way. 23-16. Bruins would love to not give up another point. Attack from the back. Diving dig. Great effort. And Cruz will bump it over toward the back corner. Received well, comes all the way across. And that's going to be, I believe, not sure if that was a net violation, attack error, not sure what that was. Whatever it was, it is Bruins point, and they have set point 24-16. Been a bit of a roller coaster here in the second part of this first set. Service error will give it back to Toccoa Falls as their set one hopes are on life support, 24-17. In need of a monster run to keep the Bruins from taking set number one. And that duty will fall at least partially on Jillian Blank. Landcrone, good reception. Set up here, soft touch over the block, and it's perfect. Emma Riddle keeps it relatively drama-free, and the Bruins do end up winning 25-17 here in the first set. They were up by 10, then they were only up by 4, and they were able to close it out, winning by 8. Second set coming up in just a couple minutes. Just about ready here for set number 2. BJU Bruins taking set number 1, 25-17. And in case you've just recently joined us, apologies for the technical difficulties with the score. As far as seeing it on the webcast, we are working on it. We'll try to get that for you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, I'll just be giving score updates frequently. So Bruins lead 1-0 in this best-of-5 match. Reminder, all sets go to 25, and you have to win by at least 2. Point is scored on every rally. Teams have swapped sides. Bruins in the gray uniforms on the left side of your webcast screen. And Toccoa Falls in the gold and navy on the right. Here we go. Starting it off is a tough reception, and Bruins get a good opportunity here right off the bat. Set up, blocked. That's Sierra Wolf, who had herself an excellent first set. And checking in to serve is Anna Cox. Good set, and that one's blocked on the other side of the net. It'll be 1-1. Catherine Hoops. She has had some fine-looking serves in the first set. That one well hit as well. Wolf, good dig. Hoops getting down for it. Back corner, well covered by Thompson. Soft touch, well defended by the Bruins. Back across for Blaylock, going back corner, too strong. 2-1 Toccoa Falls. Serve here is right down the line. That's a tough one. Free ball coming here. Good opportunity for Toccoa Falls. Great dig. Came all the way back over. And then an attack error by Thompson rewards the outstanding effort. That was Kirsten Hoops making an incredible dig here on this near side. One of the freshmen who has had just an amazing impact. Both Hoops have. Kirsten and Catherine have both been outstanding. That one deep. Was it touched? It was not. So Bruins will extend their lead, now up 4-2. Or 3-2, excuse me. Caitlin Landcrone back on the serve. Served down the middle. That one blocked. Diving efforts. Great job by Toccoa Falls on the defense. That one blocked. Came back over. Crazy exchange here. And right in the gap. A few different players all thought somebody else had it. And this time it's Toccoa Falls' turn to be rewarded for some outstanding defensive effort. All tied up at 3. And to be honest, this is a little more what I expected than what ended up being a relatively comfortable first set victory for the Bruins. That one off the block, kept alive. Just kind of punched and batted, but it gets over. Big swing down the line, and it's in. One of the hardest hit balls of the evening, and Timber Cruz sent it down the line. I feel like it was already 3-3. I don't know if the scoreboard's not updating or... There we go, 4-3. That one, an attack error by Toccoa Falls. And it's 5-3 Bruins. Good serve. A little bit of a tough... Ooh. Two Eagles ran into each other. Bit of a miscommunication there. Short serve. It took a tough effort, and then Thompson not able to get it over. Bruins starting to pull away a little bit, and Toccoa Falls is going to take an early timeout here as the Bruins lead 7-3. I'll invite you to check out the Bruins website for all things Bruins, all the latest information, as well as results of the games, feature stories on players and coaches, interviews, upcoming schedules, stats, all that great stuff, all at bjubruins.com. I invite you to check that out today. Next Bruins match, by the way, will be on Thursday, so just 2 days from now, 7 o'clock, as Pfeiffer University will be coming to town. Bruins will hope to be continuing their win streak into that match. We'll see how this one plays out. And they also have 2 matches on Saturday. This is mentioned how many games the Bruins have played away from home. 15 of their 16 matches on the year have been away from the Davis Fieldhouse. This is the start of 7 home matches in a row. And then after that, They are back on the road for the remainder of the season. So a very short home schedule this year, just kind of a quirk of the way scheduling happened to work out. But not many home matches and mostly all in a row. Diving effort, but no follow-up possible, not for lack of effort there by Kirsten Hoops, but not able to get to it. Bruins still lead 8-4. As it will be Jillian Blank serving for the Screaming Eagles. Good pass. And a little bit of a softer touch on the attack. Did get it over. This one's back corner. Landcrone's there. Set up here for Cruz. Off the block. Kept alive. And that was a tough angle to try to take that attack on. Very difficult for Olivia Ryan. Not able to get it over. And Timber Cruz will rotate back to serve for the Bruins. First set was a strange one. The Bruins looked in control for much of it, led by as much as 10, then gave up 5 points in a row. Let the lead eventually get all the way down to just 4 before ending up winning the set by 8. And that one, is it a net violation or no? It is. They're going to say Catherine Hoops got a little bit too close there on the block attempt. It'll be Toccoa Falls and Michaela Thompson specifically on the serve. Up here, soft touch into the middle, diving effort. Good try there. Not quite able to keep it in play. Emma Riddle back to serve for the Bruins. No huge runs in this one, but the Bruins have been steadily getting points, and that one painting the back line as Riddle adds an ace. Just catching part of the line. Beautifully placed. Short serve this time, and that's another ace. What a back-to-back set there, going all the way to the back line and then just barely popping it over the net. Beautiful serve sequence right there. And Riddle will get a third one. Another strong serve this time. And that's going to be a kill on the outside for Ryan. Give it back to Toccoa Falls, but again, not trading points, giving up 2 for 1 more often than not. Big swing and a big kill. Catherine Hoops makes the lead 7. And Kirsten Hoops will come back to serve. Strong serve, too strong. Will go out for a service error. Bruins still lead by 6. And most importantly, have a set in hand. Into serve is Cox. Set up here. Good attack. Even better dig. Free ball for the Bruins. Set up for Hoops. Blocked. Good dig by Landcrone. And double hit. Wasted a good defensive effort. Bruins still lead by 5. 13-8. High serve. Chance here for Toccoa Falls. Off the block and down. Credit the kill to Lauren Ely. Soft touch into the middle. Well done. That was Kyra Rickard coming up with the kill that time. Well placed. Extends the lead back up to 5. Catherine Hoops. Good serve. And Hoops could only watch as that one found the corner. Sierra Wolf with the kill. Screaming Eagles trying not to let the Bruins get that big lead this time, and that one just a bit short. Caught the tape and could not climb over. I'll send Landcrone back to serve for the Bruins. Good serve, well received. And all the way back over. Great dig by Landcrone. That had a ton of power on it from Wolf. Blocked again, and this time it's down. Emma Riddle. Blaylock there as well. Fantastic dig from Landcrone. Kept that alive. And then the Bruins block coming up in a big way. Makes it a 6-point lead. A little bit of hesitation there from Landcrone. Right down the line, touched. Faith Blaylock with the kill. And the Bruins starting to pull away here. Toccoa Falls has kept it within 4 or 5 most of the set, but the Bruins now lead by 7. I think there might have been an appeal on the touch call, perhaps, not sure. Whatever it is over now. And the Bruins will continue. That one looked like it might have been deep. It is played, though. Just over the block. Good dig. Set up here. Cruz going down the line. Nice dig by Thompson. And then that attack goes well wide. Watson knew it right away. Did not get the touch on that she was looking for. And second and final timeout of the set taken by Toccoa Falls, as again, Bruins have started to pull away down the stretch. They lead 18-10. With nationwide capabilities, Ronald Blue Trust provides wealth management strategies and trust services based on biblical principles to help clients make wise financial decisions, live generously, and leave a lasting legacy. You can find out more at ronblue.com/Greenville. Bruins look to be catching their stride at the correct time once again here in this second set. They've been in control the vast majority of the time, but it's been relatively close through the early part. Bruins pulling away here recently to get up to this 8-point lead. Toccoa Falls now out of timeouts. Bruins still with both of theirs. Coach Denny did not need to use either of her timeouts in the first set. And if things continue the way they have, she likely will not need to use either of them in this second set either. But we saw how Toccoa Falls responded out of their second timeout last set. They rattled off 5 straight points. Bruins want to avoid that this time. Soft touch, diving effort, nice job by Blaylock. Riddle taps this one over. Kept alive, attack blocked! Emma Riddle again. She has been a force up front. No, they're... Ooh. Bruins not liking that call. I actually called a violation on the Bruins on that. And Coach Denny having a conversation with the official about it. Bruins thought that was their point. So instead it is 18-11. And then an ace. Man, that sure looked like a beautiful textbook block, but apparently not. That one skimmed the top of the tape. Blocked up front, kept alive, came back over, and then into the net. Riddle has had an outstanding game, a rare miscue from her. So the Eagles have rattled off 3 points in a row. That one goes the wrong way off the serve reception. This is going to be a free ball. Good chance here for Toccoa Falls to make it 4 in a row. Off the block. Dug successfully. It's a bump set. Backside, too strong, and Blaylock with the attack error. And we will have the first Bruins timeout. And it all started with that play that from here looked absolutely beautiful. Bruins team all thought it was a clean play. Would have made it 19-10 and given the Bruins the serve. Instead, it goes the other way. Couple good hits, couple miscues, and just like that, it's only a 4-point match again. Or 4-point set, I should say. That's as close as Toccoa Falls was able to come in the latter part of the first set. See how the Bruins respond out of this timeout. It will be Toccoa Falls' serve. They took almost no time in the timeout whatsoever. Not surprising with the way they are rolling at the moment. But for the struggles, the Bruins do still have a 4-point lead. Still in a good spot. They just want to take back over this serve as soon as possible. It's got to eliminate the errors. Certainly been some good play by Toccoa Falls, but there have also been some self-inflicted wounds. And that one falls in. Just like last set, out of the second timeout, the Eagles have rattled off 5 points in a row. This is just a 3-point set, 18-15. Serve is deep. And that was an issue for Toccoa Falls in the first set. Has not been as big of an issue here in the second, but that one could prove very costly as it puts Toccoa Falls back down by 4. And that one tapped over on the second hit. And big strike. Impressively dug there by Cox. Chance here for the Bruins. Cruz, soft touch. Well done. Found the soft spot in the coverage in the middle. Bruins back up by 5. Toccoa Falls is out of timeouts. Bruins still have one should they need it. Attack on the outside. Good dig in the back. Swihart. Here's Cruz. No issue on the reception there. And that's wide. Didn't miss by much, but did miss. And a couple critical mistakes for Toccoa Falls here in the last few points. Have the Bruins getting close, and there's an ace. Eden Swihart with the ace puts the Bruins up by 7 and needing just 3 points to take a commanding 2-0 lead. Attack comes off the tape. Good effort by Cruz. Soft touch, and that's not going to get back over. Bruins on a run of their own, and they lead by 8 again. Led by 8 earlier in the set. Toccoa Falls trimmed it all the way down to 3, and now it's back up to 8. Nancy Fisher going to check out in favor of Paige Schaus. Almost another ace. Be a good chance here for the Bruins, though. Offense gets set up. Blocked right into Landcrone and couldn't get it up. Toccoa Falls will take back over, trailing by 7, 23-16. Very little margin for error here as Jillian Blank comes back to serve. Set up here for Riddle. Blocks. Official having a quick word with Olivia Ryan there. Possibly something that was said after that point. Virtually impossible for me to hear up here. Big strike! And Emma Riddle gives the Bruins set point. Timber Cruz to try to serve out the set. Toccoa Falls trying to stay alive. Good setup here. And that will do it. Back-to-back sets won by identical scores of 25-17. Eerily similar sets to each other. But it is the Bruins coming away with a 2-0 lead. Third, possibly final set coming up in a couple minutes. Just about ready for the third set. First and second sets, both going to the Bruins, both by the same score, 25-17. Teams have once again swapped sides. Bruins on the right, Toccoa Falls on the left. Both teams with significant win streaks on the line. Toccoa Falls has won 6 in a row. Bruins have won 4 in a row and 10 of their last 11. They are also, in the course of the series history, they are 8-0 all-time against Toccoa Falls here in the Davis Fieldhouse. It's a key region matchup. Both teams undefeated in region play. But the Bruins one set away from taking this one. See how it goes. Landcrone with a rare attack. Don't see that often. And that was not blocked. That was just off the net. 4 hits. And the Bruins strike first. It'll be Catherine Hoops coming back to serve. And that one in on the far sideline. Official watching that one all the way. Brilliantly placed. Ties things up at 1 apiece. It is now or never for Toccoa Falls. Well placed, but even better defended. It's a tough attack. And net violation. That's going to go against Kyra Rickard. Whistled for that one. Serve is into the net. There is one thing that has surfaced at the worst possible times for Toccoa Falls. It has been the service errors. They have had some significant momentum a couple times and lost it due to that and never really got it back. Of course, this set just at 2-2, so not so much the case here. But in the previous sets, it has proven crucial at times. Landcrone continuing to serve for the Bruins. Good setup here. That's off the block. Received successfully. Riddle going back corner. Or excuse me, that was Blaylock. My apologies. Gets the kill on that one. Short serve. That's jousted at the top, and it's going to be an illegal attack. Just didn't get a good pass on that initially, and they weren't able to save it. Serve going deep, miss hit. That's one Mindel either needed to let go as it might have gone out or needed to hit that one a different way, come underneath it. Just got kind of caught between two minds there. And for the third set in a row, Bruins off to a quick start. And that's a tough pass. And Presti was able to tuck that inside the antenna. That ends up not mattering as the Bruins up with another kill and another quick start. 7-2 here in the third set. Now in the last set we saw a quick first timeout from Toccoa Falls around this same spot. Won't need to use one there. Nice kill there from Michaela Thompson. Gives it back to Toccoa Falls, trailing by 4, 7-3. Toccoa Falls is pretty much a straight shot away down I-85 over in Georgia. That's a nice kill for Riddle. Fun fact, I actually tried to do some disc golf over at Toccoa Falls. One of my visits to Georgia is they do have a disc golf course on campus, or did at least at the time. Assume they still have one. And unfortunately, it was during the, more of the COVID era, and that's a double hit. Goes to the Bruins. And so unfortunately, the campus was closed. But it did look pretty from the outside. And that one received well by the Bruins. Tapped over. Good defense there by Cox. Attack is going to go off the block. Good effort to keep that one alive. Tapped over by Riddle. And that one's going to find the floor. By the way, if you are still experiencing any streaming issues at all or score issues, etc., please use the official Bruins webcast link, which is www.youtube.com/BJU Bruins. And now we will have the timeout as the Bruins have led by 8 or more in every single set thus far, and they have never led by this much this early. 11-3 here in the third set. And Toccoa Falls will use their first timeout. Bruins pushing all the right buttons here so far in the third. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online at fcisc.com. Well, Toccoa Falls has made it interesting in the latter half of each of the first two sets before the Bruins were able to make it relatively comfortable at the end, winning the first two sets both by scores of 25-17. But they would love to not let it get close at all in this one. And they have definitely come out with that tone. 11-3. Eden Swihart will be serving for the Bruins. So they're on a roll here. Toccoa Falls, that was their first time out. Still have one remaining. Serve goes long. Swihart has generally been a very solid server throughout the year. It does come up with the error there. And Toccoa Falls trying to mount a comeback here and force a fourth set. Bruins trying to make this a straight sets affair. That's going to be a kill for Emma Riddle. Senior has played like one today. He's come up with several big plays for the Bruins throughout the evening. Again, just a reminder, next Bruins home match, you do not have to wait long. Thursday at 7 p.m., Bruins will be welcoming Pfeiffer University. We'll have that for you right here on the webcast. That attack comes up short. Goes back over to Toccoa Falls. Bruins still lead 12-5 as Thompson will serve. Down the line. Picked up. Here's Riddle off the block and down. That'll be a kill. Bruins just have so much talent up front. There isn't any one person that you can just, if you can shut down that person, then you'll be okay. They have lots of quality they can hurt you with. Free ball for the Bruins. Good block, but it is kept in play. Nice cutting attack there. That one mishit. And the Bruins continuing to exert control here. And Toccoa Falls just with that one timeout remaining. Now they have, in the first two sets, done incredibly well out of their second timeout. Both times picking up 5 points in a row. But it has not been enough. Beautifully done. Setter's dump perfectly executed there. Couldn't have done that any better. And there will be the second and final timeout of the set for Toccoa Falls. They trail by 10, 15-5. Bruins trying to put this one to bed. Already up 2-0. And looking strong here in the third. Mentioned the Bruins' upcoming volleyball match on Thursday. They also have two coming up on Saturday, part of a tri-match. They will play at noon, and the second match is scheduled for 4 p.m. That may have to move depending on how the first two matches go, but that is the scheduled time. You can stay tuned to BJUBruins.com for any updates on if that ends up changing, and can also get scores and highlights and all that great stuff there as well. Bruins trying to make this third set as drama-free as possible. And they like to avoid giving up another 5 points in a row this time. It'll be Emma Riddle serving. Here we go. Serve is good. Tough reception. This one's going to come all the way back across. Jousted up top. And it's going to be a double hit. So Toccoa Falls will get the point. Mindel back to serve. And Hoops with the kill. Certainly a good effort. But the Bruins able to get it. So no 5-point run this time. Bruins maintain a 10-point lead and take over on the serve. Serve just barely crawls its way over. Free ball for the Bruins. Set up here for Blaylock, I believe, Rickard. Rickard comes up with the kill. Largest lead for the Bruins in any of the sets tonight. 17-6. Great effort there by Landcrone, keeping that one alive. Free ball here for Toccoa Falls. And that one is actually set more for the Bruins than for the Screaming Eagles. Bruins take advantage. And the lead continues to mushroom. Serve is too strong. Goes out the back, and it'll go back to Toccoa Falls. But they trail 18-7 and are in need of a borderline miracle here to keep this one alive. Anna Cox back to serve. Talking to Coach Denny before the match, said she's been very proud of her ladies, that they're a resilient bunch. This group has overcome quite a bit, especially in the early season, and they have been just playing some outstanding volleyball, and you're seeing it here this evening. This is a match that I frankly thought was going to be a lot closer than it has been, and the Bruins have just executed consistently. Not that there haven't been mistakes, as there are always going to be, but on the whole, a lot of smart decision making, just like that one from Rickard. With a soft touch over the double block into the gap in the middle. And this is a team with a lot of youth on it, but they're playing with a maturity beyond their years in a lot of these situations. Gives a lot of excitement both for the remainder of this season and for the seasons to come. As Riddle, the only one set to leave, which, please don't get me wrong, it will be, a significant departure, serious shoes to fill, but at the same time, it is just one player, as opposed to some years when it's been, half the rotation is leaving. Bruins 4 points away from taking this one in straight sets, leading 21-8 here in the third. Set up here for Cruz, off the block, and down for the kill. Make it 3 points. Landcrone will be on the serve. Set well, blocked by Riddle up front. Took that one all by herself. No help needed. And this has been a dominant performance, particularly in this third set for the Bruins. Good serve. Almost an ace. Kept alive, though. Bruins get a chance to run their offense. Cruz goes back corner. Dug successfully. Thompson, good dig in the back for the Bruins. Off the block and down, and we've got match point. Blaylock pumped about that one. Match point Bruins, 24-8. Here in the third set. Landcrone. That's a tough pass. Does get over. Chance here for the Bruins. Riddle. No, it's defended well. Up over the block. Diving effort. Nicely done. Cruz. That'll do it. Only one match point needed as Timber Cruz puts the exclamation mark on an emphatic win for the Bruins as they take it 25-17, 25-17, 25-8. Bruins remain perfect in conference play at 5-0. Perfect 2-0 here at home. 12-5 overall, 5th straight win, and 11 of the last 12. That'll snap a 6-match winning streak for Toccoa Falls as the Bruins, at least for now, still having the Screaming Eagles number. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you can join us again Thursday as the Bruins welcome Pfeiffer University. Until then, I'm Nate Warwick saying thank you so much for watching.